Every state of consciousness creates its own biology. So if you're very simple about it, if somebody is scared, their biology is representing that feeling, right? They have high levels of adrenaline, cortisol, their immune system is compromised, etc. If somebody is in love, they have a different biology. But as we go into higher states of consciousness, what are called soul consciousness, divine consciousness, unity consciousness, cosmic consciousness, each of these states creates its own biology. The brain functions in a different way. Therefore, knowledge is different in different states of consciousness. Perception is different in different states of consciousness. Cognition is different in different states of consciousness. Reality is different in different states of consciousness.
Well, yeah, I agree. And I think there's parts of our brain that we as a species are just tapping into that's activating a new perception in new states of consciousness.
The brain is like an instrument for observation. So, you can modulate. The brain itself is a modulation of consciousness. So as you shift in consciousness, the expression of the world that you experience changes because you're modulating the instrument. If I had a nice instrument that I could turn into a microscope or a telescope or even what might be called an ultra stroboscopic nanoscope that can look into deep space, then I would be experiencing different things because my brain is just a mediator, a lens through which my non-local consciousness becomes local.
Right, and as that non-local consciousness starts to activate more, the perception gets wider, more expansive.
William Blake said, if the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear as it is, infinite. And that's what also makes science possible, because science is an activity in consciousness. Science is based on experiments, observations, and theories. Where are theories conceived? In consciousness. Where are experiments designed? In consciousness. Where are observations made? In consciousness. Max Planck said, you cannot get behind consciousness. Elsewhere he said, mind is the matrix of matter. Hans-Peter Duer, who was the recent director of the Max Planck Institute, he said, matter is not made of matter. So when you go to the most fundamental levels of the universe, what we call physical things are more mind-like than matter-like.
Right.
And behind that is, of course, the consciousness that is conceiving, constructing, governing, and becoming the world of physical objects.